Hi folks, this is Danny at Bradley James Classics, and today's classic that I'm bringing you is a beautifully presented Wolseley 1660 from 1967, making this car at the time of filming a remarkable 54 years old. Where did all those years go? Now, this particular one is an example of an older restoration. Now, when I say that, it doesn't mean it's now shabby and needs restoring again, but it's a car that's previously been fully restored, and I would say to a very good standard. And I'll let you make your mind up when we have a look at the car together. So I've decided to leave the bonnet open because people always say to me, show me the bonnet. Oh, here's the dog, he's happy to see me. And as you can see from the front, that classic Wolseley chrome decoration, including a pair of period Lucas lamps, which look wonderful. And of course, this being a 1660, it's the sort of posh end of the BMC range of cars, which included, well, I've now put myself on the spot, I'm going to have to name a few, aren't I? And I'm sure there's a few enthusiasts who'll be joining in at this point. Of course, there was the Austin Cambridge and the Morris Oxford and the MG Magnet. They did a Riley version, the Wolseley one we've got here, but they did share the 1622cc B series engine. Now this, as you can see, is very clean. There are all the covers in this lovely correct colour. If you get in close, you'll see that the engine is in really lovely clean condition. It's got a nice substantial Bosch battery which helps it turn over very nicely. The carb setup, there's a nice see-through fuel filter there, and as I say, the car has previously been restored. If you wanted to, this could be detailed up for showing purposes, but it really is in superior condition considering this car is 54 years old, really solid in here and a total lack of corrosion. And I'm just going to shut this down because obviously the lines look lovely with a closed bonnet. I don't usually start with a bonnet show off, but I thought I would today. Now I would describe this car as that's probably smoke grey through the middle, and there's a darker grey at the top and the bottom. It looks very handsome, and I think a very relevant colour scheme in that here we are in the future compared to when these cars were made, and I think a grey colour scheme is very much back in. But it does look really nice. It presents excellently. It's ready to take to a car show, and I think you would have lots of admiring glances when you start to drive this car. I'm going to get in close and show you that we've got excellent chrome through the front. The grille's in really good shape. That all looks to have been restored to a very nice standard. A good set of matching tyres all round. These particular ones have got white walls, which is a preference some like, some don't. The beauty rings and the hubcaps look in good order. This front wing is rather excellent. The only place I've seen any problems with the car, we've just got a little chip on this door, and I'm told that was from parking whilst in the garage. But all the doors are solid, as are the sills. That looks very nice through here. There's a coat of wax on the car, so it looks lovely. It was washed yesterday, but it's rained since, so if you are seeing any minor imperfections, I can assure you that's from a few watermarks the car might have. Excellent chrome through the back bumper, huge boot with a lovely carpet. Superior condition on this rear wing, as are the two doors and through to the near side wing. And the roof itself is in very good order. This car's had an excellent paint job. There isn't any micro blistering, and there isn't any little fish eyes and certainly drips and orange peel effect from what I can see. I think a very nice job was done. But one of the absolute nicest things about this car is just how lovely the interior is. The door cards are in wonderful condition, as are the wooden cap-ins. The wood dashboard has clearly been renovated, revarnished. Nice bright dials. These seats look to have been totally retrimmed, and those leather facings are in excellent condition. And you virtually get a bench seat through the front because the seats are very clear. The carpet, very near, I should say, not clear. Excellent door cards and a dashboard. I've got no damage there. I've got a period Motorola radio, and from what I can tell, everything is working. She starts on the button and purrs away. Let's have a look in the back. Being the Wolseley, this is the posh one, so we've got scrumptious carpets, we've got an armrest, I've got a user's manual in the back seat. The car comes with lovely history as well, which is obviously all included. So lots of receipts, lots of histories, old MOTs, collaborating the likeliness of the 74,000 miles being genuine. However, as you can imagine, it is extremely difficult when cars get to over 50 years old to tell their exact mileage, but I believe this one is in a condition that I would think that 74,000 is probably correct. So the car itself is ready to drive away as is. We've road tested it, we've put it through our own workshop, it's been up on the ramp. Obviously you've got to be very careful with cars of this era to make sure they're not heavily corroded. The car is both tax and MOT exempt. It's usually our practice to MOT a car before it leaves us. We've always done that, but more and more we're getting some of the customers are saying, can they leave it as it is in the non-MOT category, which we can if you wish, but either way is fine. I mentioned earlier we have our own classic car garage where we conduct all the PDIs, which is the pre-delivery inspections. I'm happy to say this one, well, it was a pleasure to have a look round because it's a super solid car that's clearly been very well maintained. I can't really think of anything else to add other than the fact that I think it needs to be seen and driven to appreciate it. We do offer competitive priced UK delivery. We can take the car anywhere in the UK to you at a fair price, and you will of course have all the paperwork handed over to you, and you will be buying a piece of motoring history which I think if kept in this sort of condition will steadily appreciate in value, as they have done over the years, and I think you'd be very happy with this one. So just as a reminder, the 1660, it came out in, I believe it's 761, and I think it went through to 71, so it lasted 10 years. It replaced the 1560, and there are a few changes between the two cars. I think it's generally accepted that the 1660 is the better car to drive. I mean, the early cars didn't have synchromesh in first. The suspension's better on these. The fins on the back stand a little higher, and if you saw the two cars side by side you would see these subtle differences. So I think the 1660 is probably the driver's car, albeit the 1550 is rather rare these days. So you won't be disappointed on how it looks and how it drives. And this one is with us here at Bradley James Classics now, and you're welcome to come and have a view, see it in real life, and I hope you'll find that the video I'm taking and what it looks like when you see it, we're going to be very close because he really is as good as she looks. Well, thank you very much for watching the video, and if I can help you with any questions, please get in touch through the usual channels, and by all means arrange to come and have a look at this lovely Wolseley while we still have her. Thanks folks, Danny at Bradley James signing out.